AWS Auto-Scaling monitors your applications and automatically adjusts capacity to maintain steady and predictable performance at the lowest possible cost. AWS Auto-Scaling makes it easy to set up application scaling for different types of resources across multiple services. And you can configure this in minutes. You can build scaling plans using a simple interface to manage resources like Amazon EC2 Spot Fleets, Elastic Container Services tasks, and DynamoDB tables and indexes. Scaling is simplified with recommendations that optimize performance and costs, or establishes a balance between them. You can also configure smart scaling policies to calculate the appropriate scaling adjustments that immediately add or remove capacity from your applications based on targeted metrics like CPU utilization. Let's review how AWS Auto-Scaling can automatically heal applications. In this example, an application is powered by EC2 instances that sit behind an elastic load balancer. The auto-scaling group is configured to have an optimal capacity of 6 instances, spread across 2 availability zones. If an instance in availability zone number 1 is failing, an ELB health check will determine instance health, and that triggers the launching of a new, healthy instance. Now, the application has returned to its optimal state. An auto-scaling group can also rebalance instances when necessary. If availability zone number 1 goes offline, the auto-scaling service will rebalance the instance load by shifting instances to availability zone 2 until availability zone number 1 comes back online, making your applications more available and resilient. Now, let's review how AWS Auto-Scaling can integrate with AWS services using lifecycle hooks. With lifecycle hooks, you can perform actions on instances in an auto-scaling group based on an event. For example, when an instance is flagged for termination, a CloudWatch event detects the termination call, which will trigger a Lambda function. The Lambda function invokes AWS Systems Manager, and Systems Manager places the instance into a terminating wait state. While the instance is in the wait state, Systems Manager bundles the application logs on the instance into a zip file and stores them in an Amazon S3 bucket before termination is complete. The auto-scaling service verifies with Lambda that the log-saving process is complete before it resumes terminating the instance. With this automation, you can save application logging information before instance termination to aid in diagnosing any application issues.